Let's do it. That's awesome to have you guys. Okay, so why don't we find child's pose? Why don't we find child's pose? And I don't know if you noticed, but I put my spring collection on for you today because I felt like it was spring, not so much today in New York, but I felt a little springy, and I think it's going to be a little springy the coming weekend, a little extra warm. But yeah, let's come into child's pose and just, you know, come onto your shins and just let your arms relax on the sides of your body, maybe with your palms facing up. And maybe your knees are touching, or maybe your knees are a little wider, your legs are a little wider. Really, it depends on you, whatever feels good in your body. You can close your eyes here for a moment and, you know, just truly simply just taking a moment to arrive in the room. There's something very magical about that, I find, you know, taking a few deep breaths and really just working on filling your lungs with the maximum capacity of oxygen here, and just breathing in and breathing out. For today's class, I was thinking, you know, since it gets a little warmer, this could be a nice detoxifying spring flow today, energizing, waking up the body. Oh, some more people are coming. Okay. Yes, you guys, I don't know what happened. We're in child's pose already, getting ready for the class, breathing really deep. And for you guys who just hopped on, I don't know why, but it wasn't on the coach calendar. But we're here. We're in child's pose. And I said for today's practice, it would be so nice to come into to come into this detoxifying spring flow, a little energizing the body, and like we do spring cleaning up a little bit as we always do. We purify the mind and the body. And the doggy's there too. Nice. And as I was thinking about this detoxifying spring flow, I was reading about letting go, and there's something about letting go, right? As we clean up and get ready for the summer and the spring, but letting go has also become such a cliche kind of phrase, right? You hear it everywhere, you see it everywhere. It's hashtag let go. And it sounds so easy. I think it's overused, and I think it's abused almost daily. It is everywhere, right? There's something very magical about it and something really important about it. So for today, you know, it's letting go of anything, any energy from that day that doesn't serve you anymore, any energy that you don't want to take into bed with you, that you don't want to wake up to tomorrow. And it's not only holding on with our hands or holding on to any desires or outcomes, right? It's also holding on with our minds a lot, right? So for me, and as I was reading this book, right, it was saying letting go really refers to choosing to become transparent to the strong pull of our own likes and dislikes, and of the unawareness that draws us to cling to them, right? So I'd love to invite you today to incorporate that into your practice. And as you breathe here, you can start stretching out your arms in front of you, turning on the music. Hope it goes well with the sound. And, you know, spreading your arms forward and planting your palms firmly. Just feel that beautiful first pull here, and that stretching the sides of your ribs, your back, any sensations here, and still really connected with your breath. The most and only rule in my class, keep staying focused and connected to your breath so that this becomes 65 minutes of wellness and a body-based meditation. And then slowly from here, come to all fours, like a toddler about to crawl forward. Your shoulders are right above your wrists. planting your feet, spreading your fingers so wide, preventing your hands from buckling, and then you can untuck your toes for a moment, coming into a few cat-cows as you inhale into cow, arch your spine, let your belly drop, exhale, round your spine into cat, tucking your navel in and pushing the ground away. Inhale, cow, arch your spine, look up, exhale, cat. Inhale here for cow. Exhale, cat, moving and flowing on your own pace. You're simply waking up the body and start concentrating, focusing the mind on your breath, linking your breath with your body. It's like a beautiful dance here between your breath and your movements. Then one more here. And then tuck your toes, lift up your knees off the ground and come into your first downward facing dog. And then here, breathing so deep and free. In your own pace, your natural rhythm. You can pedal your feet from side to side, really spreading the fingers wide, wrapping the underarms together. So you come out of your shoulder sockets. With a nice bend in your knees, let your head dangle free and relax your whole face. Close your eyes for a moment. How sweet is it to just hang here for a moment, right? There's no to-do. Their only to-do is to breathe really deep and free and notice and play that game with yourself throughout this practice today. Can you notice once your mind is drifting? Advance that game and see how long it takes you to notice if your mind is drifting away from your breath, away from your mat. Sensations you feel in your body, the joy. Nice. And then breathing in, and maybe you can slope your tailbone up a little further towards the sky. Exhale, come onto your tippy toes, move forward. As you were to come into plank, bring your knees into the ground, untuck your toes, and sit back for a moment onto your heels. Maybe bring your knees a little wider. You can sit in between your legs, bring your hands on your thighs, and sit here for a moment as you close your eyes. Breathe in. Breathe out, tilt your right ear to your right shoulder. Breathe in, come back to center. Exhale, tilt your left ear to your left shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, tilt towards the left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale towards the right. Inhale back to center, reach your arms up towards the sky, work up towards the sky, maybe your palms touch, and then exhale, bring your hands behind your feet for a little mini back bend here. Maybe look up and reach your heart, roll your shoulders back and down. Breathing in and breathing out, slowly crawl forward and come back into downward facing dog as you lift your knees off the ground. Okay, I pinned. Now in downward facing dog, let's start flowing a little here. It's our, as I said, our detoxifying flow. And we're detoxifying simply through, breathing so deep, so deep, right? From here in 6 inches increments, step towards the top of your mat. You see if you can cherish every single step here, right? It's not like I just walk forward. I notice every single touch and sensation here, and then forward fold. Still a nice slight bend in your knees. Maybe your hands are grabbing your shins or blocks or your ankles or your feet. And then dangle here Let your hand dangle free. Some people like to grab the opposite elbows and then swing from left to right and back and forward a little bit. Notice how you relax your face. Notice that beautiful stretch in the whole back side of your body. And maybe with every exhale, you can sink a little deeper, fold a little further, but then also ask yourself, what's the goal behind going deeper, going further, going faster, right? You might even like come out of your ego and do whatever feels really, really good in your body. Like, what do you need today? What's your mood? What's your body's mood? Right? Not taking this pose here for granted because this is the last pose on earth you want to lose, right? Being able to tie your shoes or pick up your grandchildren. And then as you inhale, bring your hands low into the ground, long spine, glancing forward. Exhale, forward fold. Arms left and right like airplane wings, and getting really creative here. Lengthen anything you can find in your body without coming further up, right? So airplane wing, arms, still folding forward. Where can you find more length? In your fingers, in your arms, in your neck, in your legs. And then with your next fat inhale, come all the way up towards the sky, standing up, reaching up. Bring that prayer above your heart, your head and heart. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands low, glance up and forward. Exhale, step or hop, gently back, plank pose. So your wrists are right underneath your shoulders. Core activates, push your heels back, strong legs, strong arms, a nice long neck. Inhale, exhale, bend your elbows lower all the way down onto the ground. You can also do knees, chest, chin for more support. Keep your hands where they are, untuck your toes, and then inhale, press up into cobra here as you lift your chest and straighten your arms. Exhale, chin into the ground. Inhale, come up for cobra, press into your hands, lift your chest. Exhale, chin into the ground. 2 more. Inhale, cobra here. Still a nice bend in your elbows. Roll your shoulders back and up. Exhale, back and down. Chin into the ground. Inhale, one more time up for cobra, and let's hold it here for 5 breaths. So your legs and your buttocks are like, really loose, jellied butter, right? Strong arms, elbows are pressing and moving towards the rib cages. You can throw your head gently back if that feels good. But you might be further down here. Really rolling the shoulders back and down. Breathing in. Breathe out, chin into the ground. Tuck your toes, press into your hands. Back into plank or skip the plank and come right into downward facing dog. Nice. Breathe deep. Breathing in, breathing out. Letting go of anything that doesn't serve or even disturb your mind. And then step by step, as you exhale, step towards the top of your mat. Once you reach the top of your mat, hands low, inhale, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. High prayer, reach up, leaning back bend, if that feels good. Exhale, airplane wings, bring you back down, Uttanasana. Inhale, long spine, hands low, glance up. Exhale, hop or step back, plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows lower all the way down into the ground, untuck your toes. Keep your hands where they are. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, chin into the ground, tucking the toes, pressing back up, plank pose, and I meet you in downward facing dog. Woo. Nice. Awesome. Breathe here. Now, that was your dress rehearsal. You can flow a little. Maybe we can pick up the pace a little bit. Even though I would love to stay in the poses a little longer because it's just so nice and it calms the body, right? If we move slower, it's almost a little bit more meditative. So as you inhale, slope your tailbone up high. Exhale, hop or step towards the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale like you wave, hands low, glance up, long spine. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, airplane arms, bring you back up. Reach up and back if it feels good. Exhale, airplane, bring you back down, forward fold. Inhale, long spine, glance up. Exhale, hop or step back, plank pose. Go all the way down. Untuck your toes. Inhale, cobra here. Exhale, chin into the ground. Tucking the toes, plank pose, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Have you noticed? Are you still focused on your breath? And have you noticed if your mind drifted? How long did it take you to notice? Can you bring yourself back to your breath? Can you be so hyper-focused on your movement? Listening to your body's language? I said it in the last classes, the poses are like questions. The answer is the sensation of your body. And then inhale, one more round. Slope your tailbone up towards the sky. Exhale, hop or step towards the top of the mat. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up, Urdhva high prayer. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, listen up, bend your knees, chair pose here. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold, straighten your legs. Inhale, glance up, long spine. Exhale, hop or step back, plank pose. Go all the way down into the ground. Inhale, cobra here. Exhale, forward fold. Your chin into the ground. And from here, actually, let's reach the arms left and right like airplane wings. Still on the belly, but lifting the chest, lifting your head off the ground and your arms spreading left and right. Now you can, hang out here a little bit, work on that strength here, activating, the muscles in your back, relaxing your face, relaxing your mind, keeping your focus. Or you can lift up your legs if you want to as well. Breathe here, looking towards your mat. Spreading your fingers wide and maybe lifting your arms a little higher. Breathing in, breathing out. Always the option to cactus your arms. It will release a little bit, be less challenging, or wing your arms further back. Or if you want an extra challenge, reach your arms forward in front of you. One more breath here. Exhale, hands back into the mat, tuck your toes, press up into plank and into downward facing dog. Ooh. Nice. A little bit of upper body strength here. Shift your weight onto your left hand and grab your left leg with your right hand. So that can be the back side of your left knee or your calf. Some people are able to grab your left ankle, right? Maybe you bring your left hand a little closer to your legs. And maybe you can twist towards the left and look towards the left. Or maybe it's better for your neck to look down towards the mat. If you're twisting, maybe you can look underneath your left armpit. So there's a very strong left arm, right? There's so much strength going on in your upper back right now. One more breath. Exhale, left hand back into the ground. Switching the side. Press, bring your weight onto your right hand and grab your right leg with your left hand. Maybe twisting towards the right. Maybe looking down, relaxing your neck. Anyways, relaxing your face anyways, right? Maybe you can look underneath your right armpit. But honestly, who cares, right? Who cares? You do what feels good to you. You do what makes sense to you. You know your body best. You know your boundaries. And I trust you that you can distinguish between pain, a little tickling, and challenge. It's okay to be challenged. It's not okay to be in pain. Left hand back into the ground, downward facing. Hop or step forward. With your next exhale towards the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, glance up, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, squat down one more time, chair pose. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, come all the way up, straightening your legs. Inhale, right hand on your right leg. Reach and lift your left arm up and towards the right, over your head. Feel that beautiful opening and stretch on the left side. Firmly planting you, moving both your feet into the ground. Grab your right leg and thigh for leverage. Staying here for one more breath. Inhale, come and bring both arms up towards the sky, reach up. Exhale, bring your left hand on your left leg, reach and draw your right arm over your head, towards the left. Maybe look up towards the sky, asking your neck for permission. Looking towards your right hand, maybe. Open up your chest, right? Roll open, don't collapse here in your chest. Breathe here. And then with your next inhale, come back to center. Breathing in, maybe bending back slightly. Exhale, airplane arms, bring you back down. Inhale, long spine. Glance up. Exhale, step back. Right into downward facing dog. Okay, let's move on. I think you're warm. You should be warm, right? So bring your weight onto your left foot and then reach as you inhale. Reach your right leg off up towards the sky. 3-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Low lunge. Inhale, reach your torso up and your arms up towards the sky. Hip points pointing forward. Exhale, back to frame your right foot with your hands. Step back, plank pose, lower all the way down onto your belly as you bend your elbows. Inhale, cobra here. Exhale, chin into the ground. Tuck your toes, plank pose, downward facing dog. Shifting your weight onto your right foot, lift your left foot off the ground. Left leg, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, step your left foot in between your feet. Crescent lunge, low lunge. Actually, low lunge. From here, in and crescent. Reach your arms up, lift your torso up towards the sky. Exhale, back with your hands into your mat, left and right. Step back into plank pose, lower all the way down. Untuck your toes. Inhale, cobra here. Exhale, chin into the ground, tucking the toes, plank right into downward facing dog. Whee! Okay, that was also dress rehearsal, right? So let's see. You know, if it's too fast, if it's too slow, go on your own pace. You can skip poses, you can come into child's pose anytime, literally anytime. You don't need to do anything. Make this your personal practice. Okay, and then from here, shift your weight forward, plank pose. Exhale, low all the way down. Untuck your toes. Inhale, cobra here. Exhale, chin into the ground, tuck your toes, press back up, plank pose, and right into downward facing dog. Same exhale, step your right foot forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands back into the mat. Step back, plank, lower all the way down. Inhale, full cobra here. Exhale, chin into the ground. You know it, it's plank and downward facing dog. Ideally, same exhale, step your left foot forward. Crescent lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands back into the ground. Step back, lower all the way down onto your belly. Inhale, cobra here. Exhale, chin into the ground. Tuck your toes, plank pose. Downward facing dog. Ooh. All right. Breathing in deeply here. Breathing out. Breathing in, just taking a little break here. Maybe catching up with your breath, maybe pedaling your feet from side to side. You can also just bring your knees into the ground, take a child's pose. And then from here, slowly hop or step towards the top of your mat. And just forward fold here for a moment. From here, with your hands into the ground, bring your weight onto your right foot. Lift your left leg off the ground, right? As high as it feels good to you, right? So your hands can stay where they are, or you can bring your right hand onto your right ankle and your left hand right next to your right foot where your left foot was, right? And it really doesn't matter how high your left foot is, your left leg. What matters is that you feel a sense of challenge, but no pain. I'm not overthinking it. Just simply finding some joy here, maybe drawing your nose a little closer towards your right leg. And then from here, little challenge. Press into your right foot and then airplane wing your arms left and right. Reach and lift your torso up a little further. So now you're flying over wherever you are, flying over rainy New York here. And really reach and find some length and traction here, right? Traction in your spine, in your back. Breathe. So there's a lot of strength going on with the right foot, right? Right foot, right leg. And then from here, with or without a block, about 6 inches above your right foot, bring your right hand to the ground. And then lift your left arm up towards the sky. You can still look down towards the mat. And start opening up your left hip. Right? The whole left side of your body. Breathe. Come out of the pose if you're feeling overwhelmed. Or take a quick break, come back into the pose. One more breath. Opening up, rolling your whole left side open. Exhale, both hands into the ground. Still standing, split your left leg, still lifted. Ooh. Exhale, left foot right next to your right. For a moment, let's calm down, let's squat down on our tippy toes. Toes touching, knees touching. Pray in front of your heart. And just, you can even challenge yourself here. You want to close your eyes for a moment, and I have to switch the song. It drives me insane. Drives me literally insane. I don't know why it's in my playlist. Breathe here. And then from here, actually open up your knees for a moment here. Still on your tippy toes if you can. Try it out. Bring your forearms into the ground. Plant your palms. You can stay here, or if you want to, you can come with me into Bakasana, crow pose for a moment. Or you can, try and work on it and practice it a little bit. So now from here with your palms planted, lift your forearms off the ground again, press into your hands and bring your knees, come onto your tippy toes, lift your heels and bring your knees right into your armpits. And shifting, really planting your palms firmly, spreading your fingers, looking forward. And maybe you lift one foot off the ground, maybe the other. Just see how it feels. If you want to try and practice a little further, maybe lifting both your feet off the ground, looking forward, pressing firmly to your hand, and see if you can straighten your arms as much as you can, lifting your feet off the ground. You can even bring the crown of your head into the ground. As you exhale, come back into the ground wherever you are. If you're still here on your forearms, let's come all back, close, relax, bring your knees together, interlace your hands, flip them inside out, reach your arms and palms up towards the sky. Reach and pull towards your target. So much traction. Exhale, hands into the ground. Strengthening, lengthening your legs, forward fold. Svanasana. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Bend your knees up to 90 degrees. Exhale, forward fold. Other leg, okay? Shift your weight onto your left foot. Lift your right leg off the ground. So standing split on the other side. Stay here with your hands about 6 inches above your left foot. Or if you want to go a little further, you can bring your left hand on your left ankle and your right hand where your right foot was. Breathe and find that joy, right? I always say, our practice is like a long stroll where we touch just so many places in our body. Let's not overthink it and make it more dramatic as it is. Just breathe here. Nice stretch. Reach your right foot back. Can you lift it a little higher? So many tiny muscles getting activated in your left leg and ankle and foot. Okay, with your next inhale, keeping your mind and body and breath so calm. Press into your left foot. Reach your left and right arm, airplane wing, and then lift your torso further up. Warrior 3. It's called Warrior 3. Breathe here. Pressing your right leg further back. Maybe shifting your right hip a little further down to align with your left. Breathe. Can you relax your face? Can you relax your tongue, your lips, your eyes? And then from here, if you want to come a little further, left hand about 6 inches above your left foot into the ground or into a block. Love the block on the highest level here. Reaching your right arm up towards the sky. Opening up the whole right side of your body. Looking towards your mat. Relax your neck, or maybe if you want for an extra challenge, look towards the right. Or look up towards your right hand. Adds an extra portion of balance. One more breath. Inhale, open up. Exhale, both hands into the sky. Forward fold, right leg still lifted. Woo. Exhale, right foot right next to your left. Shake out your legs for a moment. Let's come onto our tippy toes one more time. Squat down. And then bring your forearms into the ground. Open up your knees one more time on your tippy toes if you can. Now for all the planks that we've done, all the down dogs, let's stretch our shoulders a tiny bit. If you can, swoop your left arm underneath your left leg. My back is making some sound. And reach your right arm up towards the sky. You can stay here and just play around with your balance. If you want to, you can wrap your right arm behind you, behind your back, and see if you can grab anything there. Might be your shirt, might be your pants, might be nothing, right? What matters is that you try, and you'll get that benefit anyways. Opening up that right shoulder, breathe. With every exhale, is there anything you can let go of? Mentally, physically, emotionally. Inhale. Exhale. Without touching the ground, come back to center. Bring your knees together for a moment. Pray in front of your heart. Inhale your arms up towards the sky. You can anytime bring your knees into the ground if you're overwhelmed. Bring your arms back down as you exhale. Other side, opening up your knees. Hands and forearms into the ground. Wrap your right arm underneath your right leg. Bring it close to your right hip. Try that with your left hand. Reach your left arm up towards the sky. Stay here and just work your way around and see how far you can come. Maybe wrap your left arm behind you. Maybe your left hand can grab your right hand or the other way around. Or maybe just a shirt, which is not just, it's the shirt, right? That will be exactly where you need to be. Breathe here. With every inhale, can you open up your chest a little further? Every exhale. I'm sure there's something you want to let go of. Inhale one more time. Exhale, hands back into the ground. Actually, without touching the ground, bring your knees together, pray in front of the fire. And then inhale here. Arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands into the ground. Straightening out your legs. Forward fold, shake it out. You can flutter your lips. Inhale, long spine. Cleanse up. Exhale, step or hop back. Plank pose. Exhale, we'll all the way down. Our cobra here as we inhale. That feels nice. Has been a while. Exhale, chin into the ground. Let's come into child's pose for a moment. Sit back onto your heels with your arms stretched out in front of you, if that feels good, or even on the sides of your body. Catch up with the breath. Or it's a moment for water. You can close your eyes here for a moment. Now as you inhale, roll onto the top of the crown of your head, if that feels okay, your knees, if that feels okay, on your head. If you want to, you can interlace your hands behind your back now. If not, you can keep your arms in the ground. If your arms are interlaced, you can bring your arms up towards the sky. And find that beautiful stretch in your shoulders and chest. little massage on the crown of your head. And then exhale, slowly roll back, release your hands. Reach your arms forward if you haven't yet. And then slowly come back into downward facing dog. Okay. For the repetition of 10, I think I've never done that with you guys. You can try with me, or you can do something else. You can come into child's pose and just rest a little longer. If you want to come with me, reach your right leg up, 3 like a dog. Open up your hip here, bend your right knee. That should feel so nice. Inhale. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Low lunge. With the right side of your chest touching your right thigh. Airplane wing your arms left and right. Your left heel is lifted. Left toes are on the ground. Now a repetition of 10, right? This is adding a little cardio to our practice. Inhale, reach your torso up and arms up towards the sky. Come up, crescent lunge. Exhale, come back down. Nipples touch your thighs. Airplane arms. Inhale, 2. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Torso up, pull up. Exhale, come back down. 3. Inhale, your arms up towards the sky. Reach up. Exhale, come back down. Nipple on thigh. Inhale for 4. Reach your arms up. You can back bend. Exhale, forward fold over your right thigh. Inhale for 5. Reach your arms up. Stretch up. Exhale, fold. Reach your arms left and right. Inhale, halfway through, 6. Reach your arms up, stretch back if you like to. Exhale, fold. You can bring anytime your left knee to the ground. Inhale for 7. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, airplane arm, bend down. Inhale for 8. Reach up. Open up your heart. Exhale. Fold, bend down. Inhale, 9. Come all the way up. Parallel your hips. Exhale, forward fold. Whoo! Inhale, 9. Reach your arms up. Let's stay here for 10 breaths. Sounds crazy, is crazy, feels crazy in your right thigh. You can bring your knee anytime to the ground, your left knee. Breathe here for 10. Maybe you can reach and point your left hip a little further forward. Ooh, breathe. Can you stay calm through this challenge? And then inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands into the ground. Holy guacamole. Step your right foot back, plank pose. Go all the way down onto your belly. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, chin into the ground. Tuck your toes, plank, downward facing dog as you exhale. And I know what you think. It's actually my favorite joke. You're glad you're not an octopus, because we have only one more side to go. One more time, 10 times, right? Inhale, lift your left leg off the ground. 3 like a dog. Open up your hip, bend your left knee. Your head hanging free. Close your eyes for a moment. Trusting your body, trusting yourself, your movement. Exhale, left foot steps in between your hands. So right heel is lifted, right toes are touching the ground. Left leg is bent. Left and right, wing your arms. with your chest still touching your left thigh. 10 times here, right? Inhale, reach up, arms up, crescent lunge. Exhale, wing your arms, bend back down, chest touches your thigh. Inhale for 2, reach your arms up, bend back if you like to. Exhale, wing your arms left and right. Inhale for 3, come up. Exhale, let go. 4. Inhale, reach up, detoxifying. Exhale, let go for 5. Inhale, come up, reach up. Exhale, 6. Inhale, reach your arms up. Come up. Exhale, 7. Bend forward. Inhale, reach your arms up, bend back if you like. Reach and open your arms. Exhale for 8. Inhale, one more time up, reach up. Exhale, wing your arms left and right for 9. One more. Inhale. Did this count? No. Arms up. Exhale, let's bend down, just to make sure. Left and right, inhale, come up, one more time. Let's keep here for 10 breaths. Crescent lunge, strong leg, strong arms. Energy pulling towards the crown up, through your hands up. Not only lifting your arms, but reaching, drawing your life prana through your limbs. Also bring your back heel into the ground if you need to. One more breath. Exhale, hands into the ground. Step it left foot back, plank pose. Go all the way down. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, chin into the ground. Tuck your toes. Plank pose. And into downward facing dog. Hallelujah. So, breathing really deep here. Notice your breath, notice your mind. Little cardio never hurts, right? You can bring your knees into the ground. And then all fours for a moment. Stand up on your own, to your knees. Come up, bring your torso up. I love this one. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward, twist open towards the right. So I tuck your tailbone in. Relax your shoulders, press your thighs forward. Strong ankles, strong feet. Relax your face. Find your focus. And then you can stay here. Just work on your balance and bring out the sponge a little bit, twisting. Or if you want to, with your next inhale, you can bring your right hand onto your right ankle, following your left hand up towards the sky, and bring the left hand right where the back wall meets the ceiling, or the ceiling meets the back wall. You can also bring your right hand onto your sacrum, right? The very lower part of your back, with your fingers pointing down, if the ankle is too much for you. Breathe here. You can throw your head back if that feels good. That's a big opening. With every exhale, imagine letting go of any stress, pressure, anxiety, or fear, any toxicity, any negativity that doesn't do good to you. Now, on your ankles or on your sacrum, Bring your left hand onto your sacrum or your left ankle if you wish to, and if that feels good in your body. This is the full camel, or any alternative that you're choosing. And explore. You want to look forward. Keep your neck lifted. You want to look backward and throw your head gently back. Feel it opening in your shoulders and your chest. Keep moving your thighs forward. Strong core, lock your core, right? Your abdomen. And then shifting weight onto your left hand, wherever it is. Reach your right arm up towards the sky, right where the back wall meets the seat. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Now folding your right hand slowly with a lot of core strength, come all the way up, but this time twisting open towards the left hand back, right arm forward. You can look back. And twisting is always such a nice moment for deep exhales. So inhale, relax your shoulders. Exhale, twist a little further. Inhale, relax your face and your shoulders, your mind. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, both your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, bring your hands behind your back. By the way, bring a cushion underneath your knees, right? If you have more sensitive knees. Interlace your hands behind your back. And then pull your hands a little further down. Reaching and lifting your chest up towards the sky, opening your heart space, your throat space. And then slowly untuck your toes. Sit back onto your heels. Let go of the grip behind you. Bring your hands into the ground. Shift your legs towards the right to bring the legs forward in front of you. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Seated forward fold. Remove the flush underneath your sit bones. A nice slight bend in your knees. And then inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Okay, now feel the fold in your hip. So the crown is pointing forward. Always length first. Extension. And then folding forward. Slowly, maybe with some blocks on your hands. Maybe your hands find your shins. On your knees. Your ankles. And can you relax your head and just let your head dangle free? There's so much pressure, stress that we hold in our necks and jaws. Just for these few minutes. Break through that automatic reactive response. And close your eyes here if you like to for a moment. And again here, the exhale is so nice and can help you soften a little further. And then slowly, vertebra by vertebra, you can roll back up, sit up. Once you're all the way up, bring your knees for a moment into your chest, bend your knees, give yourself a huge hug. Squeeze it all in, a little counter twist or camel. Walking your feet back towards the ground, bring your hands behind you. Little tabletop here. With your hands and fingers pointing backward, bring your hands behind you into the mat. Bring your feet a little further forward so they're kind of right underneath your knees as you lift your hips off the ground. And press into your hands, into your feet. Throw your head back. Inhale. Exhale. Lower your sit bones back down into the ground. And then from here, you can come all the way into Shavasana, laying all the way onto your back, slowly in control. So slow, so slow. And then spreading your legs and your arms really wide. Letting your feet fall towards the sides, left and right, and even relaxing our back now. Close your eyes. Starfish time. You know, take up that whole king-size bed. And really notice now where your mind wanders. So we've polished the body, we've polished the mind, we've shined so much light and movement into every single cell of your body. A lot of work, a lot of dedication, and the willingness to show up today and making that time for some wellness for yourself. So let's be mindful with what we put in our minds now as we are in our meditation. See if you can stay still in the present moment. Even if you now start relaxing your breath, and even if you're now not breathing super deep anymore, but simply letting your natural breath play out. Now bring your mind to your breath, just as you have been practicing throughout moving. Still playing the game. Noticing if my mind is drifting, and noticing how long do I need to notice that my mind is drifting. In this way, I can create some space in between myself and my thoughts. And I realize that I'm not my thoughts. And I realize that there's something deeper in me that goes beyond my thoughts, that actually notices and can view the thoughts from Brooke's perspective. Anytime your mind wanders, bring it back to your breath. And simply take a full breath in. Breathing in, I am breathing in. Breathing out, I am breathing out, and I am letting go of any toxicity, negativity, pressure, stress. And don't judge yourself if your mind wanders. Meditation is about being yourself and knowing a little bit more about who that is. And it is about continuously pulling yourself back into the present moment. Stay with me and keep bringing your mind back. If your mind is wandering, take a deep breath in. And bring the awareness back to your breath. Becoming aware that letting go is only possible if we can bring awareness and acceptance to the nitty-gritty of just how stuck we can get. And if we allow ourselves to recognize the lenses we slip so unconsciously between observer and observed, then the filter and color bend and shape our view. Closing our practice with, one of those trillions of reasons why you can be thankful. What is it for you? What are you grateful for today? Plant that seed. I am grateful for, you fill in the blank. And slowly and gently, your own pace and your own time, you can start opening up your eyes, or you can even stay a little longer, which I always highly recommend. 5 minutes is so little time. You're welcome, Sam. And I forgot the name for a second. What friend? So you guys, thank you so much. I don't know what happened to the calendar, but take your time and stay rested. I think it wasn't on the coach calendar, which is so sad. I'll check in with them and see what happened. That's why people asked me yesterday in the meditation. They were like, Vic, is yoga happening tomorrow? But you guys were so nice, and I am glad that Laura, you were there, and Paige and Liz, and even you were just hopping on like last minute. It's happening, okay, let's go. Awesome, it was so nice. Little trip today, I love it. Have a wonderful rest of the night and drink a lot of tea and water, guys. Laura, we'll chat later. Bye, guys. Bye.